I know you're thinking right now, well, this guy's crazy. Even one cigarette could hook you away from it. But what if I told you that's wrong? What if I told you this is a part of this tobacco company's strategy to keep us hooked in the cigarettes? Because the real problem is not cigarettes. The real problem is the power that we give it to it in our minds. Even I'm the living proof here. I mean, just 4 years ago, I was hanging out with a friend of mine in balcony. He was talking about his love life, which he fell in love with a whore, which is the biggest mistake he could do. And I was kind of trying to listen while I was deadly bored. Because the mistake was obvious. Of course, if you love a whore, he's gonna sleep with 20 men. There is nothing serious about it. I couldn't help myself to think this dude was wasting my time. But anyway, I was trying to be the best friend for him at this time. But no matter what I did, it literally solved nothing. He started to cry at this point and trying to reach out to something which I didn't understand. He picked a cigarette pack called Marlboro Double Fusion. That was the exact cigarette which I used to smoke and just a year ago. And I was thinking in my mind still, oh, am I gonna get triggered? Because that was the exact cigarette pack, exact moment, exact emotion. I was kind of worried at this point, but no, nothing was happening. And I was celebrating in my mind that I finally became a non-smoker in just a year. I was free from this thing. But I was about to do something really stupid. I started to contemplate in my mind of what if I start to smoke again to just enjoy his company? It's just gonna be one day, nothing's gonna really happen, and that was one of the biggest things that I did in my life. That one cigarette became 60 cigarettes and just 3 hours. 3 hours and I literally felt the ache in all of my body. I was deprived from oxygen, literally about to cry with this dude alongside because how down bad we are. But somehow I closed my eyes and opened them on the next day. And on that morning, I couldn't help myself to bully because I abstained cigarettes for a year and I literally destroyed everything for what? For this guy who fell in love with a whore? To enjoy his company. I couldn't help myself to bully because that was literally cope at this point. It was a dirty, dirty lie, not even a pink lie, and I kind of felt trapped again. Although I was thinking like that and started to be vigilant about every single day that I spent. I was constantly checking out the cravings. Oh, I don't want to go back to this habit. Oh, I don't want to smoke again. I don't want to have smoker friends, but nothing was happening. Literally nothing happened by the each day pass. Neither I craved one cigarette or neither anything else happened about it. It really looked like that incident stayed on that moment and just became a memory where I could talk about you. But I was still pretty panicked at this point, although I spent 2 weeks being vigilant. So I decided to wait 2 more weeks and I finally could be sure about myself I was a non-smoker. And I realized 2 things at this point. One, literally we don't have to wait 30 days or something else to quit this addiction. Because I technically started to smoke again in what, 60 cigarettes, and nothing literally happened for a single second at this point. It was me just empty-headedly being vigilant about, oh, watch out for cravings, watch out for that, but like it was pretty waste of time. And 2, there's literally nothing like, oh, one cigarette could hook you or something. Because I'm the living proof here. I smoked the 1 cigarette, I smoked the 60 cigarettes after just a year of abstinence. The year of abstinence, could you imagine that? And literally all of those addiction gurus, doctors and tobacco companies saying, no, don't touch it, it's poison. But no, it's just a normal thing that humans consume. We become addicted because of the thoughts we got. It's nothing serious more than that. But since there's no clear evidence about anything at all, we tend to believe to them because they look like quite professional. They wearing white collars and having so many more techniques to make us fall into the trap by looking professional. But I'm not gonna let you fall into the same path. Because I've been there before. I literally ruined my 1-year streak at this point and genuinely think everything was over for me. I was go back to this habit again, but no. It was just nothing more than a propaganda that I was fed into, and I'm glad I realized it all along. I became a non-smoker after this point for 3 years, and I helped 2 people so far in this journey. Because I'm not gonna let anyone fall into those traps and literally close with Philip Morris. I'm not gonna stand and just gonna watch this. So if you want to quit smoking once and for all, there's a link in the description to book a call so we could handle the situation together. This is I2, and I know you're gonna make it.